I'm Tony Sklar with bnetTV. We are here at MobileCon, powered by CTIA in San Diego 2012. I'm speaking with Mr. Brian Anderson of Sierra Wireless. How are you today, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent. For a moment there into the camera, I wasn't sure what city I was in, but I made it through. So, CTIA, always a fantastic staple here in the fall. And from the people that I've spoken with, as I said off camera, people are liking the business that's being done.
Yeah, there's a lot of great business here. The interest in M2M continues to rise, and we're loving it.
So let's talk about where Sierra is sort of positioned within this ecosystem and what new products we're going to be talking about.
Well, a new product that we just announced last week, had a launch event this week, was our AirVantage product, version 4 of it, and that's what we've announced this week.
So what are the new highlights of it?
Well, it's a whole new user interface, a whole new set of APIs, and really focused on keeping it simple, scalable, and secure. That's our theme for AirVantage 4.
So it's nice for the simple, secure, and I think that people really like that. When is it going to be available? I guess that's a really good question.
It's available in beta right now on our developer website, which is developer.sierrawireless.com, and it'll be in full customer availability at the beginning of January.
What makes our advantage better than your other competitors than devices in the marketplace?
First of all, we have really the broadest offering in terms of having a full range of subscription management, device management, managing the applications. And then we've also done that integration with multiple operators. So some of the other platforms only do subscription management or only do device management. We really do the whole range, and we've done it integrated with 9 operators worldwide.
So with the onset of set-top boxes and that sort of whole connected home device arena, how does the AirVantage, the new version, help the operators continue to monetize OTT and other such services?
Well, that's not an area we play in too much, but we do, in terms of device management, if those are remote connected devices, we would be able to manage them, make sure they had the latest software or latest applications that were available on the set-top box. Those things all could be managed through the application, the management services.
So, again, I'm going to sort of reiterate the idea of the connected home. There's so many multiple devices that inevitably get connected as soon as you walk through the door. From the tablets to the smartphones to, again, the connected set-top boxes. There's a lot of management that has to inevitably flow back through up to the carrier. Does it become daunting on the carrier?
Well, it certainly can. I mean, an example of a kind of a consumer-oriented product we've done is an Nespresso coffee machine. So it's primarily on the commercial one, but this is a network-enabled coffee machine. So it allows Nespresso to make sure that the customer is getting a good quality of coffee because they can measure the temperature, they can measure the pressure, making sure the coffee machine is working right. And they can also measure the number of capsules that are being used so they can make sure they have all the capsules when they need them and actually knows what kind of capsule it's using so that it can measure exactly what kind of coffee you're using.
The GSMA last year came out with a fantastic study, white paper, on the amount of M2M connected devices that are going to be in the market space by, I think, 2016. It's a tremendous number. I don't want to misquote, but I believe it was somewhere in the 15 billion range, which probably sounds about right. Obviously, with that many M2M connections globally, more and more operators are going to be looking for services that companies like Sierra offers to be able to manage that. How is Sierra positioning itself to do that?
Well, what we're doing is we're positioning to work with the product manufacturers, the connected devices themselves. So we provide them the platform to be able to build that application more quickly and therefore get on the network faster, and that makes the operators benefit by getting their airtime out there more quickly. We're really, and then making it easier to manage once it goes out there, that deployment. So when you get those millions of deployment, if you did a system now with thousands or so, that's maybe not so bad. When you get to millions, the deployment challenges become much higher, so you really need a sophisticated platform with scale that can do that.
And so then finally, what are we going to see from Sierra here within the next 24 months?
24 months. That's
well, okay. So you're right. In the tech industry, that is an eternity.
I'm not even sure where I'll be in 24 months.
But no. Let's go with 12 months. That's a little bit more of an assurance than 24 months. Right, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we continue to. Our goal is to continue to make M2M simpler and faster. Another thing we've done is put emphasis on open source. So all of our embedded tools and agents and protocols we're putting into open source, and that's something you're going to see more of in the next 12 months. We feel that's important for the industry to really evolve by getting that software out there. We're always keeping up with the latest M2M standards, latest speed, so we're always putting out hardware that exploits the latest in the network technologies as well.
Fantastic, Brian. Thanks for taking the opportunity to speak with us. It's always a pleasure to speak to somebody from Sierra Wireless.
All right, thank you. Enjoyed it.
I've been speaking with Sierra Wireless' Mr. Brian Anderson here at MobileCon, powered by CTIA in San Diego 2012, and I am Tony Sklar with bnetTV.